That's the sound of a cooler coming down off the shelf. It's the sound of imminent fun. So why haven't cooler designs changed in almost 50 years? Boring coolers are boring, break easily, and are a pain to get to and from your destination. I wanted a cooler that was really well built, yet had so much fun built into it that I would look for excuses to get outside and enjoy it. So, I created the Coolest. The Coolest is a complete redesign of what a cooler can be. First, you've got this 18-volt rechargeable blender. You don't realize the number of places you could really go for a blended cocktail or smoothie until you've got a blender built right into the lid. You're already carrying around a cooler full of ice and tasty beverages. Why not blend them up and become a summertime hero anytime, anywhere? And what's a party without music? The Coolest comes with a removable Bluetooth speaker that connects to any smartphone to wirelessly stream music from up to 30 feet away. It's amazing where speaker technology has come in the last few years. You can skip songs and adjust the volume right from your phone, and this little box can really put out some sound. And since you've got that 18-volt battery for the blender, why not get the most out of it? Maybe your camera battery is low, or maybe you have an iPhone and want to use it after 2 in the afternoon. Recharge your gear wherever you are with this waterproof USB charger. The party doesn't stop just because the sun goes down, and you shouldn't have to freeze your fingers searching endlessly for your favorite drink. The Coolest has waterproof LED lights embedded in the lid so you can easily find what you're looking for with the push of a button. One of the biggest hassles of outdoor fun is hauling your gear back and forth from the car, and I've experimented with various ways to solve the problem. I love coolers with wheels, but I hate that they refuse to help carry anything else. The Coolest has you covered with locking tie-down bungees, so you can carry all your stuff in just one trip. And what about getting organized to go out in the first place? The Coolest helps out almost like a picnic basket to make sure you always have a few key essentials with built-in storage for reusable plates, cutting boards, and this awesome rust-proof ceramic knife. Plus, the removable divider gives you a whole new level of flexible packing options. You can pull the drain plug on one side and your Coolest can stay dry and cool just like your refrigerator. Say goodbye to soggy sandwiches. Regular cooler tires are flimsy and sink right into the sand. We designed the Coolest wheels to be twice as wide to roll twice as easily. And how many hours of your life have you lost looking for a bottle opener? My grandpa's cooler had one, and so does the Coolest.
We're Solo Stove. We make lightweight, super efficient camping stoves that run on the natural resources around you, like twigs and sticks. In 2011, we created the original Solo Stove, a 9-ounce, super efficient backpacking stove that can boil a pot of water with literally a handful of sticks. We also created a number of accessories to go along with it. We have been blown away by all the positive response. People all around the world love the Solo Stove. The Solo Stove is a great stove for 1 or 2 people, but we had a lot of customers asking us for a larger stove. So, in 2013, we created the Solo Stove Titan, a larger Solo Stove that can be used for you and your friends. Still, our customers wanted an even larger Solo Stove. We heard your requests, and that's why we're creating our largest stove yet, the Solo Stove Campfire. The Campfire uses the same design and technology as the original patented Solo Stove, but it's bigger. Don't worry though, it's still super efficient and weighs only 2 pounds. It's made out of premium stainless steel, and our one-piece construction ensures durability and quality. The Campfire is a perfect stove that your entire group of friends or whole family can enjoy at the same time. We wanted to bring that campfire experience and excitement to all of you who just want a simple and easy campfire, whether it's at a campsite or in your backyard. It's designed with a double wall, which allows airflow through the bottom holes of the stove to channel air to the bottom of the fire and up between the walls of the stove. This preheated air feeding back into the fire through the smaller holes at the top of the stove causes a secondary burn. This allows the fire to burn more complete, which results in a more efficient fire with very little smoke. A more efficient burn also means you'll use much less wood compared to an open campfire.
It started with man's most primal ambition, the desire to harness the sun. Alternative power has come from humble beginnings, but we've never settled and we've never stopped innovating. Progress is our passion, and it has led us here. Introducing the Lycan Powerbox, the solar electric generator designed for everyday family needs and ready-made for power outages and natural disasters. When the unexpected hits, the Lycan Powerbox has you covered with 900 watt-hours of power. But can we look at the brighter side of life instead? Thank you. The Lycan Powerbox is a perfect companion for your next camping trip, tailgate party, or DIY outdoor project. This portable powerhouse is the first of its kind, a true innovation that makes clean energy easily accessible to everyone. It's as intuitive as it is innovative. Keep the comfort and security of having power in two convenient ways, directly from the grid or directly from the source that gives life to this planet, the sun. Its state-of-the-art lithium iron phosphate battery is not only a higher-grade battery than the ones found in Tesla vehicles, but it also provides clean, efficient, true wattage power whenever and wherever you need it the most. Simply plug your electrical device into the Lycan and power it up. Since the Lycan Powerbox delivers up to 1200 watts of squeaky clean electricity, this rugged little lifesaver won't leave you feeling stranded, even if everyone around you is. Equipped with a high-performance, interchangeable, maintenance-free 75 amp-hour lithium iron phosphate battery. That means you can store a library of fully charged batteries to run your devices for days on end. With its integrated intuitive LCD screen, the Lycan allows you to monitor your power use clearly and accurately. And with 3 additional AC outlets, 2 12-volt DC outlets, and a 12-volt car charger socket, the Lycan Powerbox won't make you choose between your devices. The Lycan gives you the freedom to plan your adventure without compromise and the peace of mind to know that you and your family are safe and comfortable should emergencies arise. Be the first to tap into the simple power of the Lycan Powerbox. Experience the future of clean energy with Renogy.
In 2010, I founded Kamek to be an outdoor lifestyle brand that would equip and inspire people for life-changing adventure. We are committed to producing the highest quality products, and we are passionate about preparing people for the events that become the catalyst for adventure. In the summer of 2011, we launched our first Kickstarter campaign introducing our flagship products, the Roo Camping Hammock and Python Straps, our revolutionary hammock suspension system. Kickstarter literally helped get Kamek off the ground. We are so excited to introduce a revolutionary new product to the Kickstarter community. Introducing the Glider, the first portable shelter to feature a fully integrated rainwater retention system. We didn't want to just make a new shelter. We wanted to revolutionize the outdoor shelter. The Glider is the result of this approach and is a weather relief shelter completely redefined. And for the first time ever, we are bringing integrated rainwater retention technology to the outdoor enthusiast. Given the dimensions of the Glider and all the functionality we wanted to add, we knew we needed to manage the total weight of the product very carefully. To achieve a design this lightweight, we had to look at making a new waterproof fabric. From initial conception, we dreamt about bringing a new fabric technology to the Glider, and after 2 years of working with fabric labs and manufacturers, we developed Amphibiskin. Amphibiskin seamlessly integrates amazing waterproofness with heat-reflective technology, all without laminates or heavy coatings. Amphibiskin is constructed using high-tenacity fiber technologies, starting with a Cordura brand base fiber, making the finished fabric exceptionally durable. The fabric is siliconized for added strength and treated with proprietary waterproof and heat-reflective finishes. The result is an ultralight, bomb-proof fabric that can protect against downpours, snowstorms, and the blistering heat. Along with the experience of actually using it, what makes the Glider so unique is the patent-pending, built-in rain retention technology. The shelter is designed to have catenary curves inspired by the shape of the Sugar Glider flying squirrel. Natural rain gutters are created along these curves using adjustable suspension, and water is channeled to the 4 feet of the Glider. At the base of the feet, there are funnels that enable the attachment of a flexible water bottle to collect the rainwater. This water bottle attachment is made possible by our patent-pending, BPA-free plastic connectors.
I recently went camping, probably a little too early in the season. I only had my 2-season bag that was rated to 30 degrees and it dropped below like 20 degrees. I was cold, I was miserable, so I thought, why not put my Rayvian heated jacket on? I fired it up and my core was toasty, but my feet were freezing. All I could think was, I wish I had another heated jacket, which sparked an idea. Why don't we create a heated sleeping bag? We started chewing on that idea, but realized not everyone wants to buy a brand new bag. So we thought, what if we created something that would make their current bag work in colder temperatures? The Rayvian heated sleeping bag liner was born. After a lot of iterations, we created 2 sleeping bag liner versions. The first version is what we call the Simple. It's the shape of a mummy bag. The heating elements wrap around your core and your feet. It has a side zipper like most bags, which can be accessed from the inside or the outside of the bag. The added cinch around the top makes it so that you can close it all the way up as tight as you want. We also added a foot box at the bottom so your feet are nice and comfortable. There's a vertical draw along the side of the bag so you can adjust the length to put the heat on your feet where you want it and adjust to your height. The battery pockets are at the bottom of the bag so you won't roll on them or get in your way while you're sleeping. We think this first version of the bag liner is a great product, and it can be used in any sleeping bag for those colder outings where your current bag isn't quite warm enough, or as a standalone sleeping bag for summer camping where you want to cut weight and space. For our second version of the sleeping bag liner, we went even more Rayvian on it. We thought, what if we made the bag liner do more? What if we made it wearable and you could get up in the morning and stay warm without having to change clothes in the chilly morning air? You can walk around camp, you can cook your breakfast, you can chop some firewood or other stuff around camp until the day starts to warm up. We added a hood that's heated as well so you can keep that precious noggin of yours warm. We actually built in a bunch of other features as well. In addition to the heated hood, the core, and the feet, there are 3 temperature settings, high, medium, and low for each heating zone, your feet and your upper body. With the button controller, you can direct where you want the heat and control the temperature levels independent of each other. It's all in your control. Like the first version, it has a vertical drawstring so you can adjust the length of the bag liner to your height. Cinches are located at the bottom to cinch around your feet to keep them toasty, or cinch around your waist to wear it around camp like a long jacket. We've added unicuffs to keep the sleeves in place and keep the chill out. We've given you some simple hand pockets to stuff things in and chest pockets for your mobile devices and other items you want to keep secure. The main zipper is extra long so you can step into it and slip it on easily.
Being outdoors is a big deal for me. It doesn't matter if I'm in the park next door, on a boat trip with my friends, or at the peak of the mountain on the other side of the world. In the end, I think it's all about chasing these rare moments when you're totally at ease with yourself. I find these moments in nature, and, quite frequently, in my beloved hammock. Honestly, is there a way not to be laid back while floating between 2 palm trees? As a matter of fact, there is. Mosquitoes, for example. Experts in mood killing. Even worse, falling coconuts. And of course, rain. The arch enemy of hammock lovers around the globe. Sad but true, hammock lovers sometimes do live an uncomfortable and dangerous life. In order to change that, we have created the Flying Tent. It's a complete redesign of what a hammock can be. You can use it with a mosquito net. If it starts raining, zip up the rain cover and you will find yourself relaxing in a waterproof floating tent. You can also set it up on the ground as a bivy tent, or in case you really decide to walk on in the rain, you can easily convert the hammock into a fancy rain poncho. With this gear on your backpack, there are simply no more excuses for not enjoying the outdoors. As outdoor enthusiasts, we love the simplicity of the Flying Tent, but it took us 2 years to get there. The biggest challenge was to merge all these functions into one smart product that allows small packaging without compromising its functionality. We actually had to invent a completely new mechanism that didn't exist before. It even allowed us to apply for a patent, and it allows you to set up the tent in just around 7 seconds. At the same time, unlike most other tents, the flying tent fits into this tiny little bag and only weighs about 1 kilogram. This makes it to one of the smartest and lightest outdoor gears that you can possibly get. It consists of high quality waterproof materials, and it comes with all kinds of useful features that make your outdoor adventures even more enjoyable.
With an ordinary valve, you're simply transferring the air from your lungs into the object that you're inflating. There's no interaction between the air you're exhaling and the surrounding air. So to demonstrate what I mean, first I'm going to blow into this bag with a conventional valve. So as you'll see, even after 2 breaths of air, the bag with a conventional valve was hardly inflated. Now compare that to the bag with a wind catcher. With just a single breath of air, I was able to inflate this entire bag. Thanks to a phenomenon known as entrainment, each time you blow into the wind catcher, a ton of the surrounding air is also sucked in, greatly amplifying your every breath. As a result, an object as large as this camping pad can easily be inflated in seconds without using any power or pump. And this is all done without the valve ever touching your mouth. Designed to be super convenient, the Windcatcher AirPad 2 can be deflated and packed up in seconds. And the valve's ability to double as a carrying case means you'll never misplace or fumble with a clumsy stuff sack again. With our pad's ability to both inflate and pack up in just seconds, I think people will find lots of cool and unexpected uses for the Windcatcher AirPad 2.